What's up, guys? MMA Game here, bringing you another video. In this video we got Forrest Griffin going up against the man everyone seems to pick, and the man who was supposed to face John Jones, Dan Hendo Henderson. He is a very popular guy on this game if you haven't noticed that already, and he is pretty challenging if you don't really know how to go about fighting him. So I'm going to be giving you guys a few tips on how to beat him specifically, and just a bunch of different things about Forrest Griffin, because Forrest Griffin was actually a request in the comments of a video I made a while back. They told me to use Forrest Griffin, and he also has the same leg kick, the dashing leg kick, as Dominic Cruz. So that's the main reason why I picked him. But the one thing I want to say about Forrest Griffin is that he's actually a really hard fighter to use for whatever reason. The thing about him is he has a bunch of different strikes, really good strikes. He can get some good combos. But the problem is he doesn't really have a lot of power in either his kicks or his punches. His head kicks do decent damage, but you know, I rock him there from the ground and pound, and just he's got some pretty good ground and pound strikes, as you can see there, some strong strikes, but his standing strikes just aren't that strong. So it takes a lot of, you got to put in a lot of work to really, you know, put someone down. It's not like Rampage Jackson where you can hit him with like 3 punches, and I just landed that nice dashing leg kick there, landed again. But like I was saying, it's not like Rampage Jackson. You can't just hit him 3 times and then rock him. But he's got the front kick, getting some head kicks. You know, he's got that kind of stepping back head kick, which you can catch a lot of people with. I like that head kick. He's also got really good straights and jabs. If you guys haven't been using those, he rocks me there, so I get the takedown. But what I was going to say is the jabs are really good to use if it gets into a really close encounter where you think they're going to shoot in for a takedown or go for the clinch. If they're really close, like, you know, elbow range, you just start tapping the punch buttons. It'll really slow them down, and you'll land some nice counters, and you can even drop them just by, you know, tapping those little punch buttons with the straight right. It can drop them if your guy counters at the right time. So that's a really good tip for close range. When it gets too close, if you think they're closing in for a clinch or something, just start tapping those punch buttons, you know, just landing some crazy 1-2s, and you can really catch people. But anyway, in this fight I've been doing a lot of work mixing it up to the body as well as the head. I've been doing that in my fights lately. In a recent fight I just did, actually, I got a guy up against the cage and just pulled a Nick Diaz and just started mixing it up, body head. You know, I was throwing some counter knees, so he didn't want to shoot, and he was just getting lit up against the cage. So that's really fun to try, because body punches, they really can change the fight. They can take the stamina down, and you know, it makes it so they can't really grapple with you that much because they lose their stamina. They can't throw too many strikes. So I think as this game gets a bit older, people are going to start going more and more toward the body, you know, just as they start learning that how useful it is. But most people always go for the head, but I've been noticing that people are starting to go for the body a bit more, and it's kind of frustrating because you got to start blocking your body more. But you know, that's just the way the game goes. Different people, you know, they start doing different things. He goes for a crazy armbar, but I'm pretty sure Forrest Griffin's got some really nice submission stats, so he wasn't getting submitted. Does not have the power knees. That is one disadvantage to him, but really his strikes are really nice. He's got the dashing jab. He's got, you know, nice leg kicks, nice head kicks, all the front kicks. He's got that power right, which is done by just not pressing any direction, just holding the power modifier and pressing the right hand, and it'll do that nice long straight right, power straight right. But this fight is coming to an end. I get him in mount, push him up against the cage to where I know pretty much he's going to go for a takedown, and he tried that earlier in the fight, and he gets knocked out for trying it again with the counter knee. Pretty much knocked him out cold there. Hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to leave a comment about who I should use next, or any suggestions for any kind of video ideas. I will be doing picking random, and doing a rank match using a random fighter. I'll try to do that probably in each weight class, see how that goes. But also make sure to like the video, follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Until next time, this has been MMA Game. Peace.